Gary, this dog is adorable. That Cleo guy is so cute. Did you see
Should we just confirm Santa Claus?
Was it crowded?
Yeah.
I don't know, so close to Easter.
Gary, what is this cartoon?
It just happened to be twice in there. You can't walk by it because it shakes the tree.
Where'd you get that?
I know they did.
That was in, oh, that's the little boy. Really?
Where did you put his birthday? Is this okay?
This is Katie's jammies.
Walk like this now.
This is Katie's. These are Katie's jammies. This is Carrie.
No, it's soft.
Her name is Carrie.
These we don't have names on yet, so we don't have to get into.
We showed this to your mom. Your dad?
This took out of Kate. Here was the little boy. This is the little
I said, you gonna go with me tonight? You take the stuff over?
Yeah.
I told him to do it around 10.
Yeah. Well, it's gonna be late.
I told him you were bringing a van.
Yes.
Yeah, that's beautiful. What time?
Yeah, you saw it live.
It's been a big day for you, baby.
What's happening here? What's happening here? What's happening here?
communion and that.
Oh, I want to see that.
In your room, look at your room. When I pray at night, I see our room still like that.
Oh, my puppy.
Don't get quite too close to
Oh,
it.
is it? Oh, I'm so glad to see this.
I
Look
remember
at that.
that.
Can you back that up?
No,
Burn.
I'm recording.
Oh, look at Mother's hair.
Yeah, right. Look at it now. I remember that book.
Do this one.
Oh, I remember getting that lamp.
Thank you.
Just put it
No,
away.
silver tongue.
Just put
Dig
it-
in.
Oh,
pink
I
lamp.
remember that now. Look at the stuff. Yeah, there were packages in there. Oh, look, and then here's your table, your old table chairs, and that football game. There's your fire truck.
Here.
Automatic bingo.
Baby doll. Our little baby. Little baby just get here. Okay. Alright, get this one over with.
Christmas time. Who's that?
Jeanette.
Gary, I hadn't seen these.
No, you haven't seen a lot of these. I don't
I
think
thought you showed me a bunch.
I haven't got the half of them.
Look at it. You can sit here.
You have to move over some. Away from the camera.
I'm sorry.
That's good. You said what's going to happen when you get back there. It's going to be like this.
Lord, look at that dress. I don't remember that dress.
Oh, God,
And that
sexy.
coat. Dear God. Where did I get that? That was a James coat. It wasn't my... No, baby. That was not my coat. And the Christmas tree. No. There was the walls were green there, Gary. There's a Bernard's. Where you behind me, Bernard? You always clowning. Where was this? What's this? Well, they stayed all night with you with us that night. Yeah, they went out somewhere. We had Jackie and there's oh, Annette, you've got to see this. Annette. Annette. Annette, you're missing your shop in your ballet outfit. Oh my gosh. Hey, you talk about you could be in a nutcracker.
Come here, Butter. Sit, sit. Good boy.
You're good.
Good boy.
Here is
Judy.
when she graduated from high school. Isn't that neat? Oh my gosh, look at our clothes. Jane is so dressed up and Rosalie too.
That Bill Street there.
I don't know.
Oh, that's that,
Martin.
yeah, he's drinking.
There's Bill Strode singing. I wonder what,
Everybody's singing.
where
The
that.
Irish eyes are smiling. How much is staying up? Who's that?
Daddy and I.
Who?
Daddy and I.
You and Dad?
I'm gonna be kissing everybody else like that. This is Charlie. Oh, now I'm kissing Charlie. Oh, this must have been, this was the Happy New Year at 12 o'clock.
Wonder what year that was.
I don't know. I'm trying to think it had to been. still show. Oh,
That's it, okay.
I think.
And that's birthday party. What did we see on the last statement?
Dancing with Happy New Year. It was Happy New Year. I see, and that was about, you were about 7. 6 or 7.
Okay, now just, I gotta think of the event.
It was Happy New Year.
No, but before that, I'll go out.
I didn't see it.
Look like a little Indian baby then.
Oh, this is the one I wanted to see. That cake, it was so hot that day, it almost fell over.
Mother put on some great parts. She worked hard. Yeah?
There's your bicycle in there. Okay, so that was secondhand. I see, we never could afford it. Or just secondhand, but it worked all right. Each child got a gift. It came. Their birthday, and she gave everybody a gift. That's something nobody ever thinks about doing, you know it? Giving them something on their birthday. All these little things Bill carries for the kids.
What birthday is it? What number?
She had to have been 4 or 5 years old. Because that was her little bicycle on her daddy.
Look at the snow we used to have, Annette. Connie. That used to be every year.
It gets worse when these films are
Oh, neat.
Yeah, I remember when we were kids, we always had snow.
Yeah.
heavy ones, like footage.
Yeah.
Look at this, Mike.
Mm-hmm.
There's your little,
Yeah.
there's your wife, Michael. Cute, little wet. She hit everything. Watch her temper. Here she is ice skating like you.
no, you've seen other parts of the This is like in the wall. Staging, so we got a lot of it. We want to make sure that
Yeah, Gary. Yeah, Mabel. It was another family, Bernard's.
yeah.
I knew there was other people. She would be down there helping me clean that ice off before the kids got home from school.
Yeah.
It was wonderful. Just pushing you on a sled. Now Jerry is. I think that's little Larry, isn't it? Who was that? Look, it snows on me. It's another day. Oh boy, it brings back memories. Oh God. Oh, this is adorable. Oh my God. You're playing the accordion. Isn't that hysterical, Gary? Bass chord. And there's David Boland. Where are you?
It's like a band camp there somewhere, I bet.
Yes. And then you laid your accordion down and took your little candle. That's cute. Still smiling around.
That's right. You're the only one in class that's good.
Trying to see all the mothers and daddies. I'm looking for Joan. That was a wonderful deal. That was great. This is the funniest one, that. This is when you threw your hat down. Or you know the hat come off.
You look like you did pretty good.
I loved it.
What a yard looks so good.
Yeah, that's pretty.
The 52 sitting in the driveway. One day all of them.
There's your swing set. I want to look at it. And after you had a swing set then. Whitewater State Park, Indiana, 1957.
You see a lot of rubber mountain there.
Who was that with me? Who was that? Who was that? Was that Lois? The one the girl was with me?
Yeah.
Daddy had told this is the parade of Edie Gourmet.
Is that downtown Cincinnati?
Yeah, Edie Gourmet is down by the cathedral. She
I
waited.
remember that.
I remember taking these up and down there. Standing on that corner, I'll never forget it. That must be Roger Bacon's banner. Isn't it nice?
No, I didn't hear women. Those father cells? No, those father.
Is it Santa Claus? Here's Edie Gourmet.
What was she doing in Cincinnati?
I think it, well, I don't know, but she
Came to see Aunt Thieman.
saw me taking pictures and she waved real nice. That was cute with the
I remember that. Boy, that's the way I remember this city.
This was the Christmas tree.
Yeah.
They had it on Thanksgiving. It was a beautiful, elegant thing. And I don't know, I guess she was doing a show in town or something. What was she doing there?
See, there's one of the
Oh,
walls
and
are
Ned,
green.
look at this. You got a bird on this.
That's Tweety, isn't it?
Yes.
That's
And this
Timmy.
is Timmy. And this one, cute.
Yeah, it looks like it's lazy.
Right, your hands
I
up.
had to say that, man.
Yeah, it's cute. It's a cute captain. Hold, stick him up.
There's Uncle Cliff.
Oh, so cute. Little baby, so pretty.
He used to call him Timothy. Remember that? Little Timothy.
He's a doll.
Now, where's that?
It's in their kitchen.
Grandma. I'll be darned, there's that house. And that's funny, in my dreams, I still see it like it is there. This is really incredible.
It's Robert's great-grandmother. And his greater, and his greater. And beer. Say
Give
beer.
him a beer. I can just hear somebody in the background.
I remember that's all, they always went out for Christmas, all out.
Yeah.
That was their Christmas tree.
They sure
Every
did.
year, Uncle Flippy had that one 18-inch white.
Look
no
at
doubt.
this. Look at this.
I used to feel so sorry for him. I said, "You have to go to a big Christmas tree like we had." What he said. I was so grateful to come home with my big tree.
It's a little basketball.
And I remember Dad said, "Yeah, I'm not going to put that. I'm not going to hang it on the garage. He's like a bunch of damn hillbillies."
I don't know where you put it.
He wouldn't let me hang it. He never would. We had to go play across the street at Strokes and beat up their house. I guess that was his method.
You're a jerk.
He said it's like a flip over there anyway.
So did you put it up over there now?
Yeah. His
Yeah,
dad
we
put up,
did.
his dad did put in the garage. He erected a great big old,
Oh, nice.
Cold.
yeah, hole and everywhere. can't, well, he come home loaded. His truck's loaded all the time. Still is. Cause Helen. So I tried to look in the background, see the landscape back there.
No, it's grandma.
Knock up to the window.
Oh, okay.
I remember all that furniture. That's that must be. Right away I can tell you that's Aunt Jane's house.
He was sound asleep. We put that dog.
Yeah, there it is. That's it.
That's Jane.
I'll never forget that night. That's the only night we ever stayed over there all night.
Steve and Jane's house.
Now this is the fire. I wish they'd show a picture of that fireplace. I always remember it being so huge. You know what that was? Beautiful.
Wiedemann.
Wiedemann, right. What an enterprise campaign. Like 20 kids.
Wiedemann.
How old was I there? Yeah, already identified it.
5 or 6.
So, I mean, that Bennington Power Enterprise.
Almost every one of these you saw beer.
Oh, yeah.
Didn't think anything of it.
Every one of your home movies I've ever seen. Always had beer.
Most of them are.
It was
It has
just,
to be necessary insecurity. People don't want to be in front of the camera and they're just kind of, hey, okay.
yeah, you had to have that to show off.
I don't think we were sober enough to take movies. We don't have any home movies. Nobody was ever sober enough to hold the camera. At least you get movies.
Your wife, darling, honey.
Yeah, she's darling.
I mean, look at that. Look at this mother-in-law.
Isn't she lovely?
I remember that, sure.
Look at
Oh, everything is just so elegant.
Look at that. I haven't changed the cook name.
And that's still the way you clean.
1958, what's that? Ice skating, yeah. And that's on our training school. Before Dad died, we all sat down and watched some of these on my projector. I remember that, because we were making fun of it. Look, there you go. He kept phoning, remember that?
Yeah.
And he'd sit there and he'd say, yeah, you guys didn't realize how good I was. And every time he'd say that, he'd just
He
laugh. He laughed at himself.
I think it was nice, always.
Oh yeah. Yeah, he is.
He was good, though. He really was good. He was good at anything he said in life. I'll tell you what we never did, and that's probably why I don't care today. Something we never did was we never ever talked about sports. We never watched them.
We did them.
Yeah, but we never ever, would ever watch them and talk about them, right? So consequently today, I could, when somebody talks to me about sports, it's like such a turn off to me. It became too complicated as I got older. I started having about, like, following the games, in the Southern Conference of the 54th tournament of the 50, it used to be simple, The Reds were playing the Yankees, and that was the end of it. All right, who's going to win the World Series? That's the end. They spent, for money purposes, they'd invent more games, more leagues, and then sell more airtime. And so I couldn't keep up to this, so I just sort of hooked with it. So now, it's hard when sometimes I'm applying, especially when I'm applying time on ESPN. They'll say, oh man, did you see the Dodgers game last night? And they'll mention somebody's name, and I'll say, Scott, I don't know anything about it. Because I know it works in advertising. That way, that's how I used to fake it.
I did the same thing. Well, I don't even try to fake it.
I don't.
Somebody will ask me, oh man, you see that? No, I didn't see it. I don't watch it. I don't care.
I don't know. It's like, to some people, it's almost like you're, it's like, it's like a slide against the arm.
Well, and in my mind, I'm thinking, I was probably at home reading Bible and never walked around and on the basketball game. And I'm thinking the exact same thing. Everyone is fighting against God.
Look at that eye.
Where was that, the Brickyard now?
No, that's the campus club behind us.
I don't recognize that part there.
Oh, actually, Doc.
Who is that?
That's Jerry, Yeah.
That was Gary in red.
Wow, he was pretty good.
That's Carol, that's Carol and Nanette.
There he is.
That's me. Look at that. I'm gonna hit the dust in a minute.
Still pretty good for
And that's on her trainings. Her little training space. Just a little bit of thing. She's about 3 there, I think. And she got the single blade. She was real good. Both of them were. I had more clothes for Gary. I mean, oh, he wiped up all the ice.
See, I wasn't doing anything
But you
different.
did stop.
I watched Dad and Sonny,
You
and I
took
tried to
chances.
imitate him. That's all I did.
Took chances on doing, and you ended up doing good because you tried.
Right. Gotta take a chance.
See, none of us. I never skated when I was a kid. It was just the first time I ever did it.
Then?
Yeah, I never skated before in my life. All those women, we all tried it. It was more fun. Of course, I roller skated. That's a lot harder. I think roller skating is harder.
It is. I can't roller skate.
I don't think Annette can either, Michael.
I can't.
She did when she gave you to. But then I think Annette can. I think this is such pretty scenery with this snow.
Yeah.
I remember the marshmallows, roasted marshmallows. There goes Alma. I remember the first day she started. No, that's Mabel. She was scared to death. She got good.
Got it. Caught it just in time. Good deal. Oh no.
She drove me nuts with that.
Oh. All right.
You have little tiny chair where you have to yaw.
Yeah.
You're on the next bike. She's on this. No, maybe that was yours. Oh, trash.
What, honey? What do you want? What do you want?
There's that little bike that was. Oh, they don't want you in there.
What do you want?
There's that little bike that was stolen in there. Grandma bought it. Made me so mad. Brand new bike.
Hey, Matt.
Oh, that tree out in front of that little one.
I remember that. Sometimes we cry.
The desert. We got Palmdale, Walmart.
Oh, there's the dinner. Boat.
She in 1956. She was 6 years old. Real fun. He kept some clever things doing it. He was clever.
No, I'm not.
There's a lot of smarts.
I remember Uncle Cook coming over and picking us up in that boat.
Oh, yeah.
Man, that was fun.
We were loading it up. We put her in there so she would feel real happy that we were in there. She said, on Sunday afternoon, there we go, down in the river.
What was that?
Uncle Smith was, he had several boats.
Man, I can't believe how they launched those boats now. They got pretty treacherous stuff there. I mean, I can't believe they had such four-wheel or tractor to do that. Well, I'd be almost discouraged if you can handle a boat down there.
Where was that?
Ohio River.
Where? What line?
Oh, let's see, we went to New Richmond a lot, and then we went near Four Seasons, but, public landing. Yeah.
Public landing down off of, what was the name of that street?
I know you know.
St. James or Charles or
Something like that.
You know what would have happened?
down off of Eastern Avenue?
I wonder if Edna could swim.
Oh, no, I couldn't. I would have drowned, because I panicked and...
Well, I wouldn't even be around that place. That treacherous water, that.
We kept those jackets on, you got kids all the time. Nothing. With it.
Dad always scared us by the drop
Oh,
off.
I used to get so mad at him. He used to show off with
That
that
must be
boat.
up around Richmond.
It was, Michael,
That
it
was
was.
pretty,
We always just stayed up in that area.
How clean it was.
yeah, but it was so desolate out there. It must be
Yeah.
around Richmond, it was down around.
Near Coney
Manning.
Island.
We gotta remember this is 57.
Yeah.
56.
Well, even back in 57, 56, Newport, Covington, Dayton, Kentucky were all there. There's nothing there, so that's gotta be up around Richmond.
It was, that's where we stayed most of the time. We'd go up the river.
The river pretty dirty now.
I don't know, I guess Michael knows.
It's still in the river town, but it's not the boat, down.
Yeah. Pretty dangerous.
Look at this.
In other words, you can't, we used to dive off this. Probably afraid to do that anymore.
Right near Coney Island where we'd swim. On the other side of the river. Wasn't too bad.
What about,
You can't do it anymore.
Yeah.
You can't do it anymore. Gee, I wonder how close that was.
Well, I see you on the boat.
Well, nobody rocked with him.
around speed.
Well, no, I didn't like that. He did that to me once and hurt my back. And I'm telling you, I was so scared. I said, I'll never get in the boat with you again. I mean, as long as you were behind that man, I wouldn't do it. Well, I would get in a boat with him if Uncle Cliffy was riding. Sure I would.
Uncle Cliffy didn't do that kind of
No,
stuff.
he didn't make me nervous.
He didn't,
So who are you talking about, Bob? Who
Yeah.
are you talking about, Bob?
I mean, I wouldn't, I said, just he and I went out and he acted like a nut.
Dad said, oh, what the hell does it matter?
I mean, he tried to be so cute, and I said, hey, we got children, this is nuts. You know, you can't do that kind of silly stuff. It's responsibility. So I said, I'll never get in the boat with you again. So you were behind the wheel. And I didn't. That's why he was by himself. Hey, Michael, come here quick. It's good that they're a chaperone, remember that?
Yeah. Now that's downtown.
Yeah, that's what I wanted. Oh, gosh. Scared me to death. Oh, and then I remember that hat.
Hey, don't move those, I got those in the order. I have some that I haven't played yet, and they're not identified. These are done.
Look at Jerry throwing those potato chips in.
Only the onion.
That's all I need.
Edna didn't have a life jacket.
No, I don't
just
think
the
she could
kids did.
swim.
Just the kids did. Oh, there's something, Michael. What's that?
That's the,
Huh?
that's the ferry that goes across the river. Drive your car onto it, drive across the river. That's pretty far
Yeah,
down.
see it?
Oh, wait a minute. That's Anderson's
That's the
Ferry.
Anderson Ferry, yeah.
We got caught while we were fighting his nail. Here's some nails.
Good.
He's biting his nail.
What's that?
Oh, there's the old,
That big, now,
The lot?
the locks, Mike, wasn't that neat?
Wow, man, this is a long time.
Are they really?
How come?
I don't know.
Because of the
Oh, the dam.
dams that they built
Dam.
upstream.
That's right. Newport and reifying. And that's the flood line.
Connie's calling you, Gary. I don't know where she is, but I heard her calling.
She's in the den, or the office.
That always scared me up there. You know, that water. We'd be on top. We'd have to get out. Remember that, Annette? How we get out of the boat and stand there? Oh, man. Look at Annette sleeping in the cove. Little dog, baby. Those are kids' pots. See, that was the pot I always took with we were training.
Gary, for her haircut.
Oh yeah, that was his famous cut. You didn't have to ever comb it. He wouldn't comb it, so he just cut it off. Mary took me out in the water. Oh, I can remember this. I was so nervous out there because I was afraid she was going to fall off. Daddy threw water on her. She said, "Oh, Robert."
Timmy wasn't born yet.
I think she was pregnant there. So this was summer. No, she wasn't either because she could have been pregnant here because like Daddy had on a life jacket. It was dangerous. Oh, we all got soaking wet. We didn't intend to do that. That was right across from Coney Island. Look how skinny Daddy is. Skinny me. Sweet 16. I can't remember why he put Sweet
You
16.
get this off, Michael. Bob and Ann, season sneezing. He's definitely right, guy. Season sneezing. Get it? Season sneezing.
Women?
Yeah. Bob and Ann, season sneezing.
See, Timmy was doing that. Well, let's see, Timmy, and then how old were you when Timmy was born?
He was born in 1957, Halloween.
Yeah, he's 4 years younger than I.
Okay, then, this is Coney Island.
Gary, I'm gonna take this out to fry.
Yeah, I'm trying to.
Look at you,
I tried this a
Tony.
minute ago. Oh, butterfly. No, I can't get it open.
Oh, there's the stinky peas.
There's Gary and Annette.
Oh, boy.
She's driving her car. Annette and Gary and the dog.
I remember that real good.
And we all want to keep the thing.
Why do we always wave?
We didn't know what else to do. You couldn't talk.
because that's pretty sharp actually people do that because they're recognizing that
This is what
they're going to be seen in front of people.
I can remember Gary doing it. He look away from the gold, but just on the side.
My arms got tired. I remember that.
There, you can ride in the back with the net.
How old was I?
5. 4 or 5. No, you were 4. I think. So we were 3. We were at 19. Let's see, Gary was. No, you were about Michael's, little Robert Michael's age here. That dog is gonna knock that over.
Oh, better.
Keep telling Gary, leave him outside. Don't
Better?
just
Yeah.
see the dog on the better. Just take
Yeah. Careful not to knock over your daddy's equipment. I'm afraid Cutter's gonna
John,
knock
he's
this
gonna
over.
knock this over.
What?
The tire keeps coming on and out. That's why I put him out. That's when it's-
No, he's still in cold out
Oh,
there.
is it? I didn't know that. That's about the only thing left, that part of the park. Little benches.
Purple red, huh?
Wow, you were way out there in the deep. Huh. Got. Well, you got white guys wearing white shirts and beige pants. That's pretty white. Yeah. But now the color's better here. Yeah.
That was a pretty lake down there. See, that doesn't look real good, does it? Well, I'm just judging.
Careful on this camera because it shakes.
Now see, now look at the difference there, Mike.
I remember, this is Cumberland. Do you remember Cumberland?
Yeah.
You don't remember that?
She was only 3 years old.
I was from Rock Mine State.
Yeah.
Oh.
Little spot.
I'm going to try this one more time because last night we watched it.
Oh no.
Look at the moon, y'all. The moon is just for you.
Yeah, I saw it.
Alan still has his stuff up. Are y'all comfortable in that bed in there? Is that alright? That was that you probably used to sleeping on the king. When it came? Well, that's gotta be small for you. Still got
It's cozy.
Actually, Michael, I took the first time, I took the 5 inch wall, I went to the couple of
Well,
That's fine.
actually, we could take the bed and move it out the other way. We just never have it, you know, we want to move it around for you. I'm trying to think, maybe you like it.
It's
That's
perfect.
fine the way it is.
But we saw that opening for Robert Michael before, and
They
everything.
keep the wall over.
So, we're
You
trying
have
to,
to touch your cheek.
I put my elbow.
sometimes when we get adventurous, we go sleep in the other room just for that, you know, kind of neat to wake up and look in the mind. And that's why, she sleeps against the wall, I don't.
Oh,
You don't need her there.
Gary will never change.
Somebody's sleeping here, honey. Somebody better go to bed.
Let him read.
Wakes that little pumpkin.
So yeah, look at it. Look at the face.
We're gonna be watching this Christmas. And then, look what I got today.
Earlier, somebody even had some people anymore. Being blind, imagine your feet, bathing hats. You know how they used to wear, where you got your feet?
Baby caps? Yeah, you can still buy it. That's a beautiful place down there.
Yeah, we run now.
No, I just remember.
Oh, this is nice on the wall? There's a light switch on the wall.
Oh, I didn't know.
Why don't you turn the lamp and the light comes on?
See what now?
Turn the light switch on the wall there as you walk in.
Yeah, I'll look at some mechanic here, I can never find it. Or don't tell me, I'll say, first stop, and I can't see it. Right here.
Do what? There's a light switch. Just like any other light switch.
Right on there. And that's right, it's just, she never got out of the boat.
Who?
And
Yeah. She must have been horribly self-conscious for life.
maybe I don't think she could do it. I don't think she could get in and out very good, not with the water.
Yeah. I can't believe she would be terrified of that water being that heavy. I mean, you got no prayer. I remember that when I was, I remember it was 100 foot deep. Right by that dock, right there. Straight down.
Yeah, pretty, now that's pretty. That's great. And it's being all white. That's pretty solid. See, that was really slick.
Assembly of God.
Yeah, call the Assembly of God tomorrow.
Look at Robert Michael. Robert Michael's got that.
Look at her pearl.
You have to read this. God. You even want his picture. Who ate all his chocolate?
No, that was just this box.
Still there.
I want to show you what Barry Dillon Davis gave me and Debbie that one. Kind of just in a personal card.
Wow, honey, turning the clock, didn't it?
This is from me from Bob.
How many you got a funny one?
July 1956.
I'll bring this. I'm not going to.
Well, that's cool.
The other is part of the.
Nope.
Oh, look at you guys.
He's still doing
He's
it.
kissing her.
She's projecting me. That's why I'm so screwed up today. Well, I learned from Aunt Helen.
You won't need the crib.
this was down at Troop. Is this down at Troop?
No.
No.
It was some friends of mom and dad's way back.
It's the last one, huh? Understand what some of these are here. Yeah, Sarah. Don't cross in front of it. Hey, Sarah. Look at you. Remember that? I guess you were 10 years old. You went to one of the strokes and just every movie when Thieman is a dog, this is where it came from. There was always drinking. Oh yeah. Always beer. Never was happy. We pretend like we were mud wrestling. They would just start and this is John and Martin. Everything's beer. Oh, it's skinny, wasn't it? It's skinny, he was such a sissy. Oh, dude. Goodness. Look at this. We have the cutest, we have the cutest thing. Here, I dressed you cute. That's some cute clothes. Looks like a little rose walking in there.
Okay, I got that nice staying.
It's like my little horse. He's got so cute. Like a little dog. Just like Robert. Oh, this is 3 years old now. I don't know what you look like. This is neat. There you are.
Oh, money.
Look at those clothes. Look at all those pretty little dresses. And it's all baby and iron. That's what you want. You want an iron. All those clothes. You know those kids? I don't know who that middle one was. I don't know who that child. Oh, that was that little kid behind us. His father had that loud mouth. There's Jerry Smith, Larry, Schroes, Gary, Jimmy Martin, Larry,
How many girls are
Billy,
there?
there's Jimmy Martin, Jerry Smith, little kid next door's grandma. Look at that kid, oh, there's little Steve, Carol. Ratterman's this Ratterman, Bobby Ratterman.
Oh, I thought that was a girl.
And there's that little Judy. Eating her ice cream. There's little Steve, the guy, the kid next door. That's a little girl that was in the back. There's Kathy. Sally Sue. And then Matt, it's a birthday girl. Down in the basement at all. Our new basement.
That's Bobby Ryan.
I think so. I'm curious. I know this is your party.
Oh, he looks like a girl.
Well,
Is that Carmela?
no. I don't think Carmela was there. Oh, we have 3. And Susan.
You did.
Ooh, it's hot, baby. That little dress was given to me by Judy, that little Judy girl. Mother. She gave me her, she dressed her like a doll. She gave me one of her clothes. Gave me one. Well, that is it. Is that, I wish that was back.
Just kind of spin around. My friend.
Didn't break up yet. Did it pass that spot last night? Good, thank God.
She was 3 years old, like Robert. It's kind of neat to have her. If you were 3 years old, Robert. Grandchild, he's taking care of you. He's one of the other ones.
Mark's house or in the bushes over there.
We're dancing. Laundry hanging up. Tables.